Welcome back, everyone. There's a new movie that's getting pretty good reviews. It's called One Battle After Another. And here to talk about that are Bart and Jennifer Mills. Welcome, Bart and Jen.
Good morning.
All right, so this has my good friend Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Yeah, your buddy.
It's your buddy.
Who's looking as not as traditional beautiful boy image. Yeah, looks kind of like he's sort of doing a dude imitation here. But yeah, this is a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. We've been looking forward to this for a long time. Paul Thomas Anderson, of course, gave us Boogie Nights, There May Be Blood, and a variety of other Oscar-worthy movies.
Phantom Thread.
Phantom Thread, yeah. And so this stars Leonardo DiCaprio. He plays Bob Ferguson. He and Tiana Taylor are revolutionaries in early 2000, let's say. They are this thing called the French 75, basically a Weather Underground kind of act. They're, trying to overthrow the government in some way. That's kind of unspecific to the plot, but they get into a bit of trouble and are on the run for the first, this movie literally starts off with action. It keeps going, but they're on the run. And then the movie skips ahead 16 years later. And Bob is there, basically a single father to his daughter Willa, who is played by Chase Infinity. And suddenly their past comes back to haunt them, mainly in the face of Sean Penn, who plays Colonel Lockjaw in one of the great performances of his career. And so without going too much into detail, that's kind of the plot of this movie. But it's more of a force of nature than it is a plot-driven device.
Yeah, I heard right off the bat that this movie is very chaotic and crazy in a good way. And and it just goes throughout the whole movie, and then it just ends up with a kind of a mystery, I guess, or a surprise, you might say. I don't know if that's true or not.
I suppose so, yeah. There's certainly... it's a perpetual state of surprise, actually, because it really is. There's a great, there's a metaphor to be even from the car chases. We don't think of Paul Thomas Anderson as being a director of car chases, but he has two of the best car chases I've ever seen in this movie. And the final one goes on a long California highway that just rolls up and down, and you never know what's over the next hill. And that kind of is a metaphor for the movie itself, because it really does. It just keeps propelling you forward, and you don't have time to really think about what just happened before you're on to the next twist on what's going on. It's not a M. Night Shyamalan kind of twist. It's just the general narrative twist you get from good writers.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, but I heard that the car chase scene alone is just amazing, absolutely amazing. It's just I've never seen it. I don't know what to expect from it, but everyone keeps saying this car chase scene is fantastic.
Well, the cinematography in this thing is just magic, and and he they can really choose a space. They really use parts of California that we don't think about too much, which is that California desert and some of those rolling highways that are outside of the major cities. And it just actually the landscape itself sort of plays as much a role in this movie between the cities and the urban spaces and the landscapes of the outside areas. There's sort of an extra actor in this movie.
Yeah, so this movie is rated R. It's also a little bit of a longer movie. It's 2 hours and 41 minutes, so pretty long there.
Yeah, but you really do not feel it. At no point in time did I sit there and think, gosh, I just wish this was over. This is way too long. You are completely enthralled and drawn into this story, and you're not worried whatsoever about how long it's taking to get to the end.
All right, I think I know what you're going to say here, but we're going to go for the big reveal here. Are we giving it 2 thumbs up, a thumbs down, or just somewhere in the middle?
No, it's a huge thumbs up.
Yeah.
This is probably right now my favorite movie of the year. It's going to be one we're talking about during the Oscars. I assume Leonardo DiCaprio will obviously be nominated. I think Sean Penn
should definitely be nominated.
Just see this movie, if only to see what Sean Penn is capable of when he decides to get into a role. It really is an incredible performance.
Yeah.
All right, so the next time I see Leo, I'll tell him that you approve. So
please do.
Please do.
All right. Well, 2 thumbs up for the movie One Battle After Another. Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
All right, well, don't go away because we have more to be returned.